arms and weights for strength, if we are doing 5 movement patterns or 5 things at home, we talked about that already a little bit. You can do all kind of different things with your weights, and if you don't have your weights, with your bottles or your 2 packs of sugar, right, or anything that you have. The most important thing, a lot of people don't think about, not so much holding something for strength, but not to break in the wrist. Does that make sense? So here is I got it. Here are my weights of the day. I got 2 nice smelly candles, brand new and heavy. They're probably 2 pounds or a pound and a half. But if I do this and I hold on to it, I do not want to break in my hands and in my wrist. You see that? So I always have to have the wrist straight if I want to lift something up. I have to keep the wrist in a straight line with my hand. And I see that a lot with training people. If you hold on to something, then we have the little weights, for instance, and we drop them. And then we hold them like this. Now, that is not very good because that will not help our wrists and our carpal tunnel and all that stuff. So you can just do the fun bicep curls. You can do the fun extensions to the front. And we call this the internal extension, right? So with the hands towards each other. Or you can have the arms go up and down with the palms of your hands to the floor. Or rotate the shoulders and lift the palms of the hands up to the ceiling. And if you're doing this, just the front extensions, you really work in the strength of your shoulders, you work in trapezius, you work in the rear and the front deltoideus right here, the delt muscles. And we are trying to keep, and I'll talk about it in a little bit, the shoulders flexible as well. Right, just a little arm here, bicep curl. You can make variations with the bicep curl, or you can do it to the side bicep curl, but we do not want to break in the wrist if we're holding on to something. And we can do this sitting, of course, at all times, scooting up to the front of the chair so that our back is straight. That is always the most important thing of exercising in the chair, just not leaning back too much. So anything that I have here, I keep it below heart rate, remember? And now, well, my heart rate goes up. I mean, keep it below my heart level. And now I'm working above the level of my heart as well, adding a lot of cardiovascular stamina training here as well. One thing that I do over my head is that I try to keep it in my peripheral view and not too far back. If you're doing strength training for the arms, let's not go too far back because that's not good for our shoulders. So we don't want to do that. Did I just lose my share screen? What happened? That was weird. There we are. Yeah, there we are. I didn't do anything. It's so weird. And then if we are just going to the upright row, so we want to do this with our weights or our hands, and you can do it a little bit forwards. So now we use the back of our arm as well. If we do the rowing thing, right? So we just kind of row and pull our arms back. And if I'm sitting on a chair, all the same movements, I can do my arms. I can do them to the sides a little bit, and I can do them over my head, and I can do the push forwards with my hands. I can open them up to the side, wherever you want to play. Now, what I do in class a lot with my ladies is that we hold our arms for a little bit to the side, and then we turn them around. Just holding them will just increase strength. Just holding them. Isometric contractions, just holding them there, or just holding them there, or we can even go fun in again for our shoulders, and now we go shoulders and try biceps again. Yes. So keep it kind of simple again. If I want to add here again, if you only have 5 movements, the bicep and the bicep to the side, now bring in the shoulder strength, and because your elbows are up with the floor level, push up to the ceiling and push out forwards. We always have to have a push and a pull, right? in our basic movement patterns as well. So if you do that, or even if you do an alternate boxing movement here with something in your hands, then you immediately start adding strength in shoulders and arms. So upper body strength is important. It will help us again just to kind of sit up straight and work for our posture and just kind of take the back pain out as well, right? I always talk so much about, oh, relax those shoulders because we have too much tension in our shoulders and we keep it all there. Whoop, there they are. Right? If we go somewhere or something is new or something is a little scary, then whoop, we got all that tension in our shoulders and then we kind of have them up. So play with arm strength and um, and play with something in your hands, adding a little bit of additional weight to it.